Hi, I'm Slavik Janicki with iDrinkCoffee.com. Today I'm going to be providing a guide on how to brew coffee using a French press. A French press is one of the oldest and easiest ways of brewing coffee. It's very, very simple. You just pour hot water over grinds. Well, I'll add a couple of more steps just to get the most out of the coffee, but it really is quite easy to do. I'm going to be using a Bodum Chambord French press, which is the original design, very classic look, it's been around forever. I'm going to be using a Bonavita variable temperature kettle, which I have set to about 92 degrees, the optimum temperatures for the particular coffee that I'm using, and a Baratza Vario-W grinder. So my first step will be to grind my coffee. You should always use freshly roasted coffee, and you should always grind the coffee right before you brew it. I have the grinder set to 40 grams, which is what I'm going to use because that's a 1 liter pot. And again, with the Vario-W, it's very easy. I have it set to 40 grams. I just press the start button, and the grinder will stop once it reaches 40 grams. So there we have it. We have 40 grams of coffee, and now I'm going to add that to my French press. Remove the lid. I'm going to put this aside for the time being, maybe just down here. And my coffee, try to get it as evenly as possible. And now I'm going to add water. Okay, so now I'm going to pour my water in. With a French press, timing is important. So you want to pour the water quite aggressively, trying to get the grounds as saturated as evenly as possible. So as soon as I poured the water in, I started a timer, because like I said, the timing is quite important with a French press. I'm going to plunge at exactly 4 minutes. Now at the 1 minute mark, I'm going to just stir the coffee a little bit with a spoon. Right now I'm just going to gently agitate the coffee a little bit more. And again, I'm just going to let it brew, keeping an eye on my timer, because at 4 minutes I'm going to begin to push my plunger down. At this point, in between the 1 and 2 minute mark, if you want to add a little bit more water, you can. And we're just allowing it to steep. So a French press or a press pot is a full immersion type brewer where you immerse, I beg your pardon, the coffee in water. And it steeps similar to tea. So I've put the lid and the filter back on, and right at 4 minutes, which is approaching momentarily, I'm going to push the plunger down slowly and firmly until it reaches the bottom. So I'm at 4 minutes right now, so again, very gently and easily, just push the coffee down. And that's it, and you're ready to serve. So now I'm going to pour my freshly brewed coffee into a cup, and it's ready to drink. French press or a press pot is a nice, quick, easy way to make coffee. It brews a very full-bodied and flavorful cup. The only downside is you may get a little bit of sediment at the bottom of your cup, but that's something you get used to, and it's well worth the effort to make such a great cup of coffee. Thank you, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask myself or one of my colleagues. Here's to good times and good brews.